Hello and welcome folks back to Bunny Rabbit Wrestling. Tonight we're going to be doing a match that should have been done a long time ago. Rematch of the ages. Bret Hart will be taking on Bill Goldberg in a first to be knocked out match. Coming to the ring first, the best there was, best there is, best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart had a career-ending injury at the hands of Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg kicked him directly in the head, forcing Bret to retire. And Bret Hart has ever since then held that grudge against Bill Goldberg. He's never let it go. Ask him a question about anything, he's gonna bring it up. Hey, Bret, I noticed you stubbed your toe.
Yeah, well, Bill Goldberg, ever since he kicked me in the head, I've had just had some struggles, walking around. Sometimes I kick my toe against things.
Bret Hart's going to hold that grudge, and today he's finally going to let it go. We're going to let bygones be bygones once Bret Hart claps the cheeks of Billiam Goldberg. Bill Goldberg making his Brock Lesnar ass entrance as he does in Bunny Rabbit Wrestling. Bill Goldberg held the record for the longest win streak in WWE history until Asuka broke it. And then Asuka broke his neck. And now it's time for Bret Hart to get his hands on the man himself. The man of gold. The former football player. I'm running out of things to say. Let's get going. I don't know who this nerd is. I don't know what he's doing on my screen. Alright, the rules of this match are the first to get knocked out wins. There's no pinfall. There's no submission. None of that. It's Raw Underground. These NPCs in the background are going to be lagging down the computer. They're going to be lagging down these two old farts. Yeah. already Goldberg has a concussion. There's blood. Bret Hart quickly dismantling Goldberg, going directly for the head, not switching it up at all. Goldberg using his football training, his pure speed, agility, his athleticism to deal some heavy damage on Bret Hart. Bret Hart getting picked up by Goldberg, who's slowly walking around the ring, dropping Bret on his head.
Bill Goldberg, unsafe worker. I could have, if I didn't know what I was doing, I could have gotten hurt there.
Bill Goldberg just keeps calling Bret Hart cheesy, though. Bret Hart desperately needs to lock in because Bill Goldberg, while hasn't hit me a lot, it sure is doing a hell of a lot of damage. Bret Hart probably broke his fingers from that. Bret Hart prides himself on being a safe worker, never injuring anyone in the ring, something Bill Goldberg can't say. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Bret, you gotta lock in. Bret Hart finally locking in. Bret Hart. Goldberg with a tactical dodge. So far, it looks like Goldberg's been the more technical of the two. Very interesting turn of events. Bret getting a little impatient with his strikes. There we go. Gotta catch him off guard. Bret's main thing is his technique, and he's not been relying on it. There we go. We gotta work him. We gotta beat him down slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, pile drive his asshole. Pile drive him directly in the asshole.
Gonna give Bret Hart, gonna give Goldberg a concussion himself and let him know what it feels like to get a career-ending injury.
Goldberg lining Bret up. Bret sidesteps the spear. Get his ass out of here. Bret Hart. No, very safe worker, but it looks like all bets are off for this one. I think this is a no DQ match. I don't know. I'm going to be real. I don't know. All right, we're going to bring this in the ring. And then if the ref tells us no, then that's how we know it's a no DQ. Okay, it is. I mean, if the ref tells us no, then yeah, there are disqualifications on. So this is a disqualification match. Bret Hart ran into the big man chest, big hairy chest of Bill Goldberg. Goldberg lifting up Bret Hart, tossing him, dumping him like a baby. Bret Hart getting lifted up by Goldberg, who's doing the same 3 moves, it looks like, stomping around the ring, dropping Bret. Picking up Bret Hart once again. Bret now busted wide open. Now he's concussed. Another career-ending injury for Bret Hart. He will never appear on BRW TV ever again after this injury. Bret Hart getting a couple of stomps in on Goldberg. The Goldberger has got no response. Goldberg teetering on the edge. Come on, dumbass. There we go. I said that like Beavis and Butthead. Come on, dumbass. Goldberg! Goldberg! Another kick to the head. Bret Hart is once again concussed as Goldberg is using the same move. Same move once again. Showing off his catch. Dropping Bret Hart. But it looks like Bret Hart finally has a counter. Get your ass up. Get your ass up, boy. I don't know. Bret Hart's finisher is a submission. There are no submissions in this match. It's only knockout. Maybe he'll fall unconscious from the pain, a la Steve Austin, WrestleMania 13. I'm getting... Oh my God, Bret. Bret Hart forgets which button is which as he's using a bootleg controller. And so my PC thinks it's a Xbox controller when it's a PlayStation 1. All right, lining his ass up again. Bret Hart slathered in blood. Shoving Goldberg between his legs. Bikini bottom pile driver, deep sea plunge to Bill Goldberg. This time we're going to get his ass for real. This time. The crowd is going insane. Or at least the little goblins around my screen are going insane. All right, this time, Bret, you better remember which button does which. Bill Goldberg. What just happened? What? Bill Goldberg fell unconscious, I guess. Okay. I'll take it. Bret Hart. Bret Hart has finally given Goldberg his comeuppance in a BRW Underground match. Bret Hart covered in blood. He's had several concussions. His career's ended twice over, but so has Goldberg's, and all is right with the world.